What happened to you when you make a decision and you realize that this decision is not making you happy? Hello everyone, I am Zineb and I guide women to take responsibility of their life back so that they create the magic in their life right now and they go out there, be more confident, speak in their truth, and step in the powers of godliness that they're born to do. Let me get back to the question. When you make a decision and then you realize that this decision is not making you happy, and I'm going to share a really personal story with you. What happened? What do you do? How do you tackle that? Do you stay with that decision because you made it, or you actually take a step backward, change it? What happened is I was dating this guy and I really liked him. And I was way far ahead in the relationship than he was, which I knew from the beginning. Like, generally fast, moving forward fast. I'm like an action taker, so when I want something, I truly know. Like, I know very quickly when I want things. So, and he is the complete opposite. He was like, I need to take time, take it like a step at a time and step at 10 times, whatever. So literally we had two different approaches to life. But the fact is I like this person, and the reason I decided to walk away from this relationship is because I was like, well, we're not matching, there are too much difference, but this is actually the thing that I truly loved about the relationship, is that we are different, but we still can get together. Anyway, long story short, I was like, okay, enough, this is over, I don't want to be in this relationship, blah, 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 blah. And then today I was talking to my mentor and she said, why did you walk away? And I said, because I was not getting what I want. And she said, have you tried to do it otherwise? Have you tried a different approach? I said, yeah, I told him and I tried. And she said, no, without you trying to make him change, with you being true to yourself, and then you taking, instead of forcing things or wanting things your way, just taking a yin approach, meaning stepping back and being patient and then allowing things to happen. You're not pushing, you're allowing things to, it's the pull energy. And that got me thinking. I was like, okay, you already told him it's over. You already told him that you don't want that relationship. Now, what is it that you can do? And I decided to email this person. I wrote him a beautiful email. I'm so happy for myself, not for any other reason, but because I did it and it was aligned. And I know all this stuff. But you know, there is this moment where you really have to set your ego aside and say, hey, it doesn't matter what I said, this is really what I want. And not being scared of admitting that you might have made a mistake, that you might have actually reacted from an ego space, and this is really not the thing that you want. So no decision is set in stone, no decision at all. You can actually choose to make a decision today, and if that decision is not making you happy anymore tomorrow, and your feelings usually are really great guides for you, then you can just make another decision and say, hey, you know what? Hey, I know that I said it's over and I know what I'm feeling, but really what was triggered is this. And I really told him exactly how I felt and what I wanted, and without any attachment to the results. Either he answers or not doesn't matter. It's irrelevant, because every time that you're doing something, expecting something in return, this is where you're setting up yourself for failure, for misery, for hurt, for pain. But when you're doing something simply because it makes you feel good, because that perfect alignment, I was not scared of being judged anymore by him. I was not scared of, I was like, oh, what if he doesn't answer? Who cares? At least I get it out of me, and this is really the thing that I wanted at that moment. So do not be scared of deciding, because you can make another decision and another decision and another decision as you're moving forward. These are not life-threatening decisions. We're talking about one thing that you actually can take back in time and say, hey, you know what? I thought it was right at the time when I did it, but it's not. It doesn't feel right. So let me try the opposite way. And it's just making me feel so good. Seriously, just with myself, because when you dare to step outside of your fear and do the thing that really triggers you without running away, because that's my strategy. I was like, oh, it's getting too complicated. It's getting too emotionally involving. Let me get the hell out of here. And when you sit with yourself and say, you know what? Yes, it is getting challenging. It is getting complicated. I know how I used to react, but now I'm choosing to react otherwise or to do something completely different, but that is in total alignment with me. This is where your magic happens. This is what taking your responsibility for your life and taking your power back means. It means doing the thing that makes you feel good, without allowing that fear to interfere, without allowing your ego to come into, it's like, no, why, if he doesn't text you first, why are you the only one texting? Who cares? And I told him this. I was like, the reason that I liked you is that I like the time that we spent together and every moment in our exchanges, and I wanted to get to know you more, and simple. That's it. That's all I really care about, and I really want you back in my life. That's it. If the person wants me back, okay. If he doesn't, equally okay. Detach from the outcome. Really detach from the outcome and let go of the fear, because the more you do what scares you, the more in alignment you are with yourself, and the more in alignment you are with you, the more you blossom in and shine into the universe. And that's what I wish for you. Everything is a matter of a decision, a clear decision with you and yourself, saying, hey, this is what I want, this is what I'm going after. And if you're ready to decide, don't be like 90% of the people. Click on the link below and say the 8 alarming signs that are holding you back from your greatest life because you're not making a decision to change. I hope the guide will be of help. If you'd like to take it further, then the Decide method is for you. We can have a chat, we can talk about it. I only do one-on-ones, and I only work with 3 people each and every month because there is an energy involved, and I really want my focus to be on my people. So I'm gonna wish you a beautiful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're tuning in from this beautiful world of ours. And as usual, happiness in your thoughts, words, and heart. Do that which scares you and that which is in alignment with who you are. Take care and see you at the next one.